What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Intra-Strong review. My name is Richie Berner, and today we'll be talking about another protein, a company that's relatively new, but is making some really serious products, and I think that you're going to like a lot. Some really cool flavors, some high-quality product, and it's called AstroFlav. I got some samples from my local supplement store last time I went there, so let's check them out. I just want to remind you that I have a blog going up, the Intra-Strong blog, where I post all my supplement reviews. I have some nutritional stuff, some workout stuff, all kinds of stuff related to building muscle and creating a better physique for yourself. So go check that out. We also have a Facebook page where I'm also posting the articles and some other content, but I also have a group going up, the +1 Club, which is really cool. It's all about people who are really pushing for that extra up, taking that extra step in their life, in the gym, in their business, in their relationships. The main focus is for fitness entrepreneurs, teaching people how to create a Facebook page or start a blog, really turning their passion into a business. So we could talk more about that another time, but for today, let's get into the review. So let's get into AstroFlav first as a company. AstroFlav is really cool for me because they are a local brand. It is started by a family that owns a chain of supplement stores in New Jersey called Jersey Shore Supplements, and there's one right down the road from me. So they have an abundance of their supplements in the store, and I'm always exposed to it, so I figured I'd give it a shot. They have some really attractive flavors, which we will get into. But AstroFlav itself, I think they started up around 2019. They came out with a series of supplements. I think one was Drip, which is like their thermogenic, and they had a pre-workout called Moonshot, which is also a really good pre-workout that got a lot of hype, and I think that's what got the ball rolling for them. And then they came out with Iso-Mix. And they blew people's doors off with the flavor, and we will get into that more too. As far as the brand AstroFlav, it's really a locally owned, family-owned brand. They really care about their customers. They care about customer loyalty. They care about making sure your order is right and that you're satisfied with the product, and they really take the extra step of making sure they're providing the quality product, because they're not about, pumping supplements out because millions of people are buying them. They're worried about creating a flavor or product that everybody loves, and they want to make sure it's done right. They call themselves the people's brand, and they have core values listed on their website: trust, compassion, integrity, results, and it shows in their products. I mean, they have not missed, and one thing that I have tried really are one of those brands that you could trust, and starting to see less of in today's supplement world. They're truly one of a kind. For those of you who don't know, whey isolate is a whey protein that is basically just more refined. There's another step in the refining process that removes extra lactose. It has less fillers, so normally a whey isolate will be 90+% of pure protein, whereas a whey concentrate is more around like 75, 80-ish. People that have like lactose intolerance or just don't like whey concentrate, which is like the normal whey, don't like it because it can make your stomach feel like bubbly. Depending on which one you get, not all of them do it to me, but depending on which one you get, it could really make you not feel good, which is completely normal. So this is their take on a whey isolate. And as far as whey isolates go, normally they're more expensive, and normally they don't have that like creamy, nice shake flavor that you get when you have like a whey concentrate that has like the more filler and lactose in it, which is, as far as taste and consistency goes, is something that you want, but it'll mess up your stomach if that messes up your stomach. Some people it doesn't. Normally when you get a whey isolate, you lack taste and it's more expensive, but you're getting more protein and it doesn't mess up your stomach. So it's give and take. However, AstroFlav has solved one of those problems. They have came up with some really freaking cool flavors that I think if you were a cereal lover when you were a kid, this is the brand for you. So what I'm holding right now is, this is their Cinnacrunch, which is basically Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And my favorite, which I drank already, as you can see, the Chocolate Peanut Butter Puff, which is basically a Reese's Puff. They found a way to give it that creamy, nice flavor. I think it's from the, I have my notes here, I'm just gonna look. I'm not even gonna hide it from you. They they add extra MCT powder into their mix for their protein, so it gives it a more like creamy thick flavor as opposed to some other whey isolates. I don't know how they found the flavoring or how they must have just done a lot of testing. But this literally tastes like I'm drinking a bowl of milk after eating a bowl of Reese's Puffs. I mean, it literally tastes like a bowl of Reese's Puffs in my mouth. The flavor is amazing. I wish I had a tub of it. In fact, I might just go get a tub of it because it tasted that good. Especially if you're looking for a whey isolate and you're sick of what you want, this is really tastes amazing. I haven't tried this one yet. I'm probably gonna try it after this video because I just got back from the gym. I did legs, and I'm really excited to try this out. And the really cool thing is that there's 0 sugar. You would see a flavor like French vanilla or Cinna Crunch or peanut butter puff, and you would think, how much sugar is in that? That's the first thought you're probably gonna have. So there's none, and they found a way to get this flavor in there. It's all natural flavoring. It's like really cool, naturally and artificially. I'm not gonna lie to you. It says it right here on the thing. But yeah, I mean, they knocked it out of the park with their flavors. And if you guys are in the market for a new whey isolate, I highly suggest AstroFlav and Iso-Mix. They really hit the nail on the head and really are providing a high quality product. So let's get into the macronutrient profile of AstroFlav. Aside from there being no sugar, the macros on this are actually pretty good. So it's 140 calories per scoop, 2 grams of fat, 2 grams of carb, and 25 grams of protein. And like I said, 0 sugar, which is like really cool. You don't see that a lot, especially with flavors like this. You're getting 25 grams of pure protein, or more pure protein as compared to a whey isolate. And depending on if you're bulking or if you're cutting, this protein can fit into your diet pretty much effortlessly. You could always find room for this because the macros are low enough and there's no sugar, but they also still have some macros, so that if you needed, that little bit, whether it's a scoop of protein or you're just missing 5 carbs, or for people who count macros, that's really important. This is good as far as the macro profile. And as far as like just some other things that are mixed in here, they have some special little stuff. Like one of them is MCT powder, which is really cool. I think that's like a really cool thing to have in a post-workout protein. You don't see that a lot. MCT powder stands for medium chain triglyceride. It's really just good for overall health. It helps with like endurance, brain function. It lowers your cholesterol, it lowers your blood sugar levels. You don't see that a lot in a lot of proteins, and a beneficial supplement, nice little touch to throw it in on top. What Iso-Mix did was the 2 grams of carbs are actually 1.5 grams of fiber, which comes from organic agave inulin, which it's like a natural thickener, sweetener. If you're not familiar, like agave it's from Mexico. They make tequila with it, but it's a natural sweetener. And they're making like organic agave syrup. They have like syrup that you could use that's like sugar free, but it's like agave and it's really sweet and it's actually delicious. So they use the agave as a mixture in the protein mix in the blend to give it that thick and creamier taste that you normally don't get from a whey isolate, which is really cool because that's what separates Iso-Mix from the rest of whey isolates, is the flavor and the fact that they find a way to keep it as good tasting as a shake should be, but it's an isolate and you're still getting all the benefit to that. So normally what would be added with lactose and fillers, you're getting an organic, healthy alternative, which is really cool. And aside from the flavors, I think just adding little things in like the MCT and the agave really set Iso-Mix above from the rest. They also just have like the normal stuff that you find in most proteins, like the EAAs and the BCAAs to help with your recovery and your muscle endurance and all that good stuff. So overall, I think a really impressive protein blend and profile for Iso-Mix. They really hit the nail on the head, and they have some nice little touches in there that really separate it from the rest. So before we wrap it up here, I just wanted to go over the price for a quick second. I'm looking at the website right now, and they have it listed for $49.95. They have some little deals going on if you subscribe to their newsletter, and any orders over 50, they pay for the shipping, which is really cool, and that will keep you coming back for more, because aside from their Iso-Mix, they have some really great supplements. $50 for, I think it's a pound, or 2 pounds. It's 30 servings. If you do a scoop a day, that'll last you a month. I'm a 2 scoop kind of guy. With this, I might just do 1 scoop just to make it last. But $50 for a whey isolate. I think it's a pound or 2. 1 scoop is 32.5 grams. I'm not going to do the math. I'm not going to act like I'm fucking some mathematician, but it comes out to like a pound or 2. They don't make any bigger ones. If I had to knock something, that would be my only knock, is that they don't sell in bigger tubs. But I'm sure as the company grows and demand increases, they will probably come out with a bigger tub. So $50 flat pretty much, and any order over 50 you get free shipping. So if you can't find AstroFlav at a supplement store around you, ordering it is definitely the way to go. So that's it for our AstroFlav Iso-Mix review. Thanks for listening, guys. Don't forget, check out the Plus One Club group on Facebook. It's just getting started, so hop in there, check it out, get to know, talk to some people, post your lifts, post your numbers, post your goals. That's what I'm really all about. I love that kind of shit. Check out the blog. Other stuff is posted there too, at intrastrong.com. Click the subscribe button on this YouTube page for some more reviews on some great supplements. Also, I'll be posting workouts as well, so you guys can follow along if you want. I think I could really help some people build some muscle out there. I think a lot of people are misled. So let's get to it. Stick around for some more reviews. Subscribe to my channel. Check out the blog. Check out Facebook. We have a Facebook page, IntraStrong, as well. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next review. I'm going to go drink some Iso-Mix.